George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree! When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend. An ape named Ape, then away he'll schlep on his elephant shep. Magnolia and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
George of the jungle. As strong as he can be. But how strong is that? And how does he work? Let's take a look inside. His eye Georges keep a keen watch for trouble in the jungle. Oh, he's spotted something. Then sensitive ear Georges listen for advice from his mentor, Ape.
George, save that monkey!
To the brain George, who looks a little overworked right now. He's got a lot to deal with. The brain George makes a decision, and ta-da! The king of the jungle gets it done. Now, you might think the brain George is in charge, but you'd be wrong. The stomach is where it's at. It takes a lot of food to keep the king of the jungle jungling.
Meat the best. George love meat.
You do eat an awful lot. Maybe you could cut back a little.
Why? Meat never run out. It magic.
What? Meat isn't magic. Meat is...
Animals! All meat? Meat George eats? Burgers, steak, ham sandwich, double extra bacon pizza? No! George thinks chicken burritos made by chicken, not with chicken.
It's okay, George.
It's not okay. George's supposed to protect animals, not eat animals.
George?
What if George eat Tookie by mistake? Or Doggy Shep? Or you, Ape? Or me?
George, many other animals eat meat. It's the circle of life.
George must make big sorry time to all animals. Sorry, birdie birds, about chicken noodle soup. Sorry, jungle cow, about juicy burgers. Sorry, wild piggy, about ham sandwich. Sorry, wild piggy butt, about pig butt Ritos. Sorry, jungle moose, about chocolate mousse.
I really think you're making too much of this, George. Here, I made your favorite lunch.
No! Go, little meatballs. Go, be free. George no eat you ever again. You too, Spaghetti.
George, this is ridiculous. And pasta's not even a...
From now on, no animals in mouth. George only eat vegetables. And make sure Jungle does too. Apple tastes way better than brown mouse. Cabbage plant instead of frog. See, Ursula? Onion tastes much.
While your quest is noble, my good friend, I fear it's doomed.
No, George not stop. Must teach Jungle to eat veggies, not food that alive.
But George, vegetables are...
Alive? How come you never tell George that, Banana? Tell Banana he owed George answer, Celery.
See, George? Eating other plants and animals is a normal process in nature. We apes have been doing it ever since we arrived on this planet. I mean, ever since we evolved on this planet.
Fine. Then George eats dirt. Dirt, not animal. dirt not alive.
But even dirt is full of things that are living.
Then George be a
Don't do it.
rocketarian. Yum. Oh, so good.
George, you can't just eat rocks. It's been weeks now. I'm taking you to the
Witch Doctor. Sometimes I just love saying my own name out loud. What seems to be the... Oh.
He won't eat anything except rocks. And the jungle's going to heck without him.
50 cc's of quit being an idiot and eat some real food should do the trick.
George not eat anything but rocks until conscience clear.
George, if meat could talk, it would tell you that it's okay to eat it, as long as you treat it with respect. But meat can't talk, so...
Meat seance.
My afternoon's free. I'm gonna open a pretty gnarly hole to the netherworld, so make sure you don't disturb this circle.
Why not?
What part of gnarly hole to the netherworld didn't you understand? Spirits of ham, spirits of lamb, spirits of sausage and chicken pot pie. Come forth through this portal so George can say hi.
Holy bananas!
Wow, I didn't expect it to work. Okay, big man, say your piece.
George just wants to say he very, very sorry for eating all you animal meats. Unless you say is okay, George only eat rocks now. See? Yum, yum, yum.
No! That's some angry meat, and it's out for revenge.
Hey, Steaks! Leave baby eggs alone! Oh, George head hurt. Hello, meats?
Quiet! You ate us all without a second thought, without caring who we were or where we came from,
George, sorry, Big Steak.
without even knowing our names. That's not the part that hurts the most. Not being eaten? No. Everyone's got to eat. It's the not caring that really plucks my feathers.
George, sorry.
It's too late for sorry.
Get back! I've got condiments and I'm not afraid to use them!
He can't hurt you with those. We're ghosts.
Yeah? Well, I don't believe in ghosts. I can honestly say that I never prepared for this exact problem.
Meat defeat George because George take meat for granted and not think about what he eat. George need to know his frenemy. Ape, put George in meat school. Teach about circle of life. Teach proper meat names. Teach about where meat come from, but really, really fast.
Okay.
George know all about meat now. Know where it come from and where it going. Eat me! Me really, really tasty and free-range organic ethnically treated. I have good life, so it's okay and natural for you to eat me now. Circle of life.
George, what have you done?
George, clear conscience. Now me know what it like to be meat too. Only ghost can eat ghost.
George?
Goodbye, turkey. Hope you had good life in nice fields with grass and bugs, which is only kind of meat George eat from now on.
Then eat me, you beautiful man.
You did it, George! You ate all the meat that you previously ate.
Yeah, man, that was heavy.
Now Jungle's safe again, and George understand all about meat.
We'll always remember your sacrifice, George.
What sacrifice? Witch doctor can just put George back in body now.
Sure, if your body's still around. I could put you in something else, I suppose.
Not so bad. George double patty with onions. Wait, why Ape look at George like that? Ape, hey, no! Not Ape! Not Ape!
George, wake up!
No one said being king of the jungle was easy, but George takes it to a whole other level.
Hurry! Hurry, 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 hurry!
Luckily, George always bounces back.
Ape, time for jungle aerobics?
Nope. In fact, you'll never need to exercise again.
Oh, why?
A huge asteroid is headed straight for the jungle.
And?
There is no and. We're doomed. Doomed.
Or me could save day. Yes, me do that instead. Me save day.
Ow! It's an asteroid.
No worry, everybody. George catch Big Sky Rock with bare hands.
George, you can't catch an asteroid. It's all over.
Hey, George got this.
Yes, George always bounces back. That is until, spoiler alert, right now.
We're alive. We're alive.
Hey!
George, are you okay?
No!
Phew, that doesn't look too bad.
That's a normal skeleton for comparison. This is George. Every bone's broken. His organs are mulch. Somehow there's a wasp nest in there, and I don't even know what all this stuff is. But thanks to my very expensive services, he's gonna be fine.
Thank you, Doctor. Me feeling better already.
No, what you're feeling is nothing, because I had to remove your entire body. Ta-da! Don't be such big babies. I sent it out for repairs. It'll be back in a week.
But what will George do until then?
Same as everyone else. Use the loner.
Yeah! Not so bad for a body made of wood.
George?
Pretty hot! Pretty hot! Sorry?
Oh, I've got a couple more, but I'm keeping your deposit.
Okay, now George see what new body can do.
George?
Ah! Termites hungry! Termites hungry!
I'll get another.
Okay, now George see what new body can do.
George.
This gets silly now.
And I'm all out.
But George can't just be ahead. No. No.
Yes! You great from up here. Woo! Knee control arm.
I don't like this. I don't like this very much at all.
Nose or ear itchy, Ape? George, help.
Ouch! Stop it!
That's good enough for me. I'll see you in a week.
Come, Ape. We save jungle together. High five.
George! Oh, maybe. Oh, you should let me drive.
Oh, no rocket to plug hole. Only one option.
Wait, don't!
Stop! No fight, big cats. Work together instead.
George!
George, no steel claws or teeth. Eat.
Well, that was a whole half hour.
Get him off me! Now!
But Ape no like being close to best friend George.
I do. You just have to take better care of your body, George. You're too reckless.
George not reckless. George extreme.
And that's the problem I have. That feels so weird.
What now, soccer ball?
More friends help.
You know, at first I was like, no way. But it's been fun spending time with you, George.
Aw, George happy you let him crash here.
No problem. What are friends? Wow! What are you doing?
George get you cool tattoo to remember time we spend together. Hit picture of me, real big. You know like tattoos? Ah!
This time, food go in Ursula's mouth.
Not if George get there first. Ah! Sorry. Stop! Please, stop! Higher! Higher!
Turtle! Turtle!
Do loop! Do loop!
Turtle!
Great news.
Hi, Doctor. George's body back?
Good as new.
Finally.
Let's get you back where you belong.
Hey! Follow George's body! Body, what's up for? Tree. Hey, buddy, why you run?
I don't know if you understand how creepy this is.
Buddy, put me on, okay? Fun chase over. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow. That hurt.
Bad news, George. Your body doesn't want you back. It says you don't respect it and you'll just break it again.
He tell you that?
He indicated as much using a clever mix of mime and middle fingers.
Fine. Who need buddy anyway?
You do, George. You really, really do.
No. George Head need no one. See you back at Treehouse, Ape.
Are you...
George, sure. George still Jungle King. Hey, kitty, leave monkey alone. Not cool, kitty. Fear not. George help little guys get across. Okay. Now George think you missing on purpose. Oh. Wow. George never see jungle from up high. Looks so pretty. Make George want to focus on important things in life. Shark Eagle! Oh.
And what do we have?
Home. Oh.
George, where have you been?
George been in pain. George understand how hard he be on body. He take it for granted. No more.
I rock this body! You know who has 2 thumbs and feels like punching some lions? This guy!
Not in my weirdest dreams did I ever imagine.
Must stop Dr. Baby Big Body!
Strike! I'm totally jacked! And I never even went to the gym!
Hey, bad doctor! Set body free!
That'll be a no! Yes! This is my house!
Throw George, ape! Must save body in jungle!
But it'll hurt.
Throw George!
Dr. Chicago!
Stop! Stop!
I'll buy you a massage?
Body, me sorry for treating you bad. Me no deserve such awesome muscles and six-pack. Me wish you good future. Whoa, 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 whoa! Body miss George? George miss Body too! Me so happy to be back.
And another bizarre nightmare comes to a happy end.
Now we celebrate with rock eating contest. Ow! Oh, right. Sorry, Body.
George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree.
Now when he gets in a scrape, he'll make his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. And then away he'll schlep on his elephant chef while Maggie and Ursula stay in step. I said,
George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree.
Oh.
the smallest members of the jungle are oh so fragile. Knife. They're vulnerable. Towel. They're blueberries in George's famous pancake castle.
George, the natives are getting hungry.
Mashed banana to hold strawberry guards at attention? Check. Coconut wrap so raisin peasants don't sink in the syrup moat? Check and check.
Maybe we could just nibble.
No, George always waits for us. If I don't eat at certain times, my hair gets frizzy. Tukey, no snacking until George joins us.
Almost finished. Showtime! A cry for help.
I think it was just the wind.
Quick cry. Probably a quick help. Be right back. But don't eat yet. Wait for George. Ew, that was a close one.
No, I need believable. Only a fool would think that was a real cry for help.
Who needs help?
Well, he believed it.
Well, he isn't the director. Again.
Don't worry, sorry, little rhino. George, take you to the doctor. Now, do you prefer regular or witch?
Put down my actor. We are trying to rehearse my new play, A Cry for Help.
Rhino is actor?
It's only been 15 minutes.
That's over 3 hours in monkey stomach years.
Don't eat yet! Wait for George!
How can that director say I'm not talented? I wowed him in Parrots on Ice.
You played a parrot on skates. How is that acting?
They gave my part to a rhino. A parrot in peril is more believable than a rhino. Listen. Help!
I'm not buying it.
Who needs help?
See? Huh?
The only thing here that needs help is his acting.
There's no trouble? Okay, George has to get back to Hungry Friends.
George? George of the jungle?
Oh, hi, ma'am.
Oh, how sweet of you to remember.
What did I remember?
Oh, that I invited you to come over and look at my family album. Oh, come in, dear.
But the raisins will sink in the syrup!
Volume 68. Now, let's see. From the top, that's Abigail and Bernice and my nephew, Ronald. No, that's not my sister Mary's Ronald. It's my sister Sally's Ronald. You can tell he has the mole on his action.
Excuse me.
Shep, empty that nose. We're waiting for George. No, that's Louisa from Ann Arbor, not Louisiana. Goodness, my writing is poor. Would you like a pillow, dear?
Huh? Oh, yes! And I've got a great one at my house.
I told you my hair would get frizzy. You know what's really good?
Yes! Food is really good! Especially when it's been sitting in front of me for an hour and a half! Feels better. Magnolia, you were saying?
Getting closer! Better watch out for that! Oh! Snake trap.
Yuck! A bug flew in my mouth. Ew. Oh, that's...
Oh, not fair.
All the hunger rushing to George's head. Have to swing to that tree. Ugh.
Hello, I was walking there.
Oh, you eat vines, right? You should try the one around my ankle. Oh, it's real tasty. Yum, yum.
Looks dry.
Oh, no, it's not. It's covered in George's ankle sweat.
Here, Waggy. Oh, one mouth. Right here. Fly right on in.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Look, we promised George we'd wait. What if he's fallen down a well somewhere? And he's hurt.
Ow!
And what if he can't remember who he is?
I'm the King of Spain!
He could be trapped down there forever.
Then we never eat. Let's go.
friends and pancakes waiting. George is back. Thanks for waiting. Hey, something missing.
What do you mean the lions quit?
I told them they couldn't eat their co-stars.
Well, get them back and tell them they can eat as many actors as they want after the play closes.
Could we do it without them?
The play's called A Cry for Help. Without lions roaring, it's just crazy animals running and screaming. Okay, who can do a lion roar?
Me! I was in guys.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, fine. Impress me.
Roar!
You stink. That's it! That's perfect! Hey! I didn't know your stomach could act.
Look, we're desperate to find George.
Wait, is there a life and death emergency?
Yes, we haven't had breakfast.
Ah, great. More starving actors.
What's he saying?
He wants our stomachs in the play.
Our stomachs? That's crazy. What's that?
The cast snack table, I believe.
Where do I stand? Line, please!
Oh, feel bad telling friends not to eat breakfast without George. Hey, food isn't breakfast anymore. It's soggy, disgusting dinner. Luckily, no lions prowl the jungle tonight.
Food!
I think we outran them. Thanks to our friendship and bravery and these mutant destructo robots, we will never have to fear lions ever again.
Finally! Let's hit the catering table.
Boy, you guys missed a great rap party.
Wonder where George's friends are. Hey, guys, you're back. I saved your breakfast. You can have it for dinner. I hope you didn't eat. Wow, you've eaten everything except the dirt under my feet.
Cut! That was the worst ending ever! Who writes this stuff? Sheesh!
What lures mankind deep into the heart of the jungle? Is it the hope for a new cure to disease?
Eureka! The cure for all diseases.
His unquenchable thirst for adventure?
We should be home watching the Nature Channel.
Or is it simply for some fun girl time?
Decorating coconuts. Can I do one?
What's wrong, Magnolia?
I needed some girl time, so I thought I would hang out with these orangutans who are not very ladylike and have no sense of color.
George thinks maybe Magnolia needs to be stronger.
Oh, George, I'm plenty strong. Okay.
If Magnolia follows George's simple 19-step plan, you too can look like this.
gonna include getting me out of this bush?
Hey, Abe, are these heavy enough to use for weights?
Yeah, that'll do.
Drawing up a workout plan for Magnolia?
George will start with a warm-up, followed by,
Exercise?
Ooh, oh, that's good. Finally, someone to teach George's jungle fitness secrets to.
Ooh, what are your secrets, George?
Can't tell you. They're secret.
What? Is the hut on fire? Oh, did it burn my new lip gloss?
Up and at 'em! Time for Magnolia's first Be Like George workout.
I'm up.
You wanted to be stronger. Let's get stronger.
Can putting on mascara count as a warm-up?
First exercise is Tiger Run.
What? Will we run and pretend that we're tigers or something?
Oh, no, that would be crazy. It's where we run quick before the tigers eat us.
I hate you right now.
Okay, with this exercise, you should feel a stretch in your legs.
What about the pressure I feel on my hands and feet?
Oh, yeah, that's normal. 10, 1,011, 1,012. No, oh, wait, okay, start again.
George, get me down from here.
And rest. Okay, good job. Stretch it out. Next exercise, upside down vine climbing.
I pass.
But we're only halfway done with our morning warm-up.
No, exercise just in for me. All this moving around, it's exhausting. There must be an easier way. I quit.
No more Be Like George coconut recipes. No more Be Like George energy bars. No more Be Like George whistle.
Are you sure you want to give up everything?
Yes, except Be Like George bike shorts. They're very comfy.
So, you want to be strong,
Yes.
but you don't want to do any of the hard work.
Right.
How do you feel about taking baths?
Now we're talking. Is that a mud bath?
You see, once the warm mud has opened your pores, these 100% partly natural cellular level muscle mutation agents attack your bloodstream.
That sounds dangerous.
Yes, but it works very fast.
I usually have something fizzy and perfumey in my bath.
Lavender bath ball, but don't soak too long. It's still experimental, and there might be some slight side effects.
What you need is another client, like this large gorilla.
You look different. New haircut?
Be Like George workout is on.
Oh.
Ladies first!
Be Like George workout too easy.
So, how did Magnolia enjoy day 2 of the Be Like George workout program?
George thinks she got a lot out of it.
Dinner!
Oh,
Looks like someone is hungry. Let me just get you a fork. And a bucket.
Uh-oh, time for my bath.
You could use some scrubbing.
Can I borrow your loofah?
Don't hurt me. I'm too furry.
Magnolia?
One more bath.
I don't think it's such a good idea. Our best hope for a cure lies in this pool. These chemicals, in conjunction with the water's high saline count, will cause anyone that goes into it to shrink. Ah! Observe.
Now we just have to find a way to get her into the pool.
Back off, boys! It's girl time!
Magnolia, why are you doing this?
I can hang out with anyone I want now.
But who wants to hang out with you when you're like this?
Quiet! Magnolia will now do your hair all pretty.
Ow! Hey, easy!
Oh, your hair's a little dry. I might have to snip off these ends.
We've got to get Magnolia to that shrinking pool.
Or soon Ursula's hair will look awful.
Hey, easy.
What's that smell?
Strawberry cotton candy?
Lip gloss. Pretty. More lip gloss. Maraschino cherry. Peppermint candy cane. Caramel latte. Cinnamon red hot. Peanut butter mocha. So pretty.
Vanilla frosting?
Oh, my favorite.
Magnolia, how do you feel? Like a beautiful cake.
Well, looks like George's workout plan worked after all.
I think there are some pretty cool orangutans who can learn all about the wonderful world of lip gloss.
Just what George needed. A nice bath. No, Shep! Stop! Ow! Ow! Ow!
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant shep. Magnolia and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
Two desperate figures run for their lives, carrying with them the jungle's final and only hope. How did it come to this? No, seriously, I'd like to know. Can we do a flashback or something? Sweet, thanks.
Oh, potato fizzy legs.
Got it. Just one more.
Ugh, dirty bacon hairbrush.
That's enough for the day. We'll finish my jungle taste report tomorrow.
Oh, all licking and no eating make George hungry.
Me too. What to eat, what to eat, what to eat? Mystery berries.
Meh, had for breakfast.
Squash and beans?
Had for lunch.
Wounded zebra.
Patrick, good friend.
Hey, what's that convenient noise? What's the big deal? It's just a dumb banana tree.
Forgive them! Don't you know how important bananas are to all ape kind? This film will show you the delicious world of bananas.
Warning, you will get wet. From your own drool.
Seriously, though, pay attention.
Bananas, our most precious resource and our yummiest friend. Bananas. Like apes, no two bananas are the same. Bananas were first discovered at the sacred banana mating ground. Let's explore the 3 reasons we must protect these wonderful yellow mouth ticklers. Reason 1, bananas are delicious. Eat them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, midnight snack, brunch, 11Zs, tea time, supper, déjeuner, hypoglycemic snacks, regular snacks, post-snack snacks, pre-dinner, post-lunch, pre-snack snack, post-lunch. The second reason bananas are our most precious resource, they're not just for eating. You can use bananas as antiperspirant. Distress beacons. Loyal and fun pets. Nothing says I love you like a banana. And the third reason bananas are so important, they're just so darn banana-y.
Every time.
We never knew.
That banana's so amazing.
It's bananas!
Glad you finally understand what bananas mean to us apes.
Hint of feet.
Maybe we should try it with more bananas. I call it the thought doer.
Know what George thought doing right now?
You're taking things a little far.
Now me! Sky bananas taste even better than normal bananas!
You're just wasting them now. Bananas can run out, you know.
Ape, I'm a scientist. Natural resources can't run out. It's impossible.
What happened?
I think we ate too many bananas.
Just bones left.
What have you done? You used up all the bananas? All except for 2?
Oh, man, did we? But no biggie. There's other stuff to eat.
You don't understand. It begins. Bananium found in every banana are ancient monster genes. Take control. Shh. Just slowly and quietly.
Oh my gosh! What are we gonna do?
There's only one solution. You must. Oh no.
Ape okay?
Run! Run for your lives!
Must fix ape and save jungle.
But there's only 2 bananas left. Okay, think. What do we do? Yes?
How ants remember all other ants' names? Whoa, George would be terrible ant. Wait, what question?
Okay. Is there another source of bananium?
Maybe oranges?
Those are full of orangium. It's totally different. What if we disguise the bananas as us and us as the bananas?
Yes, and apes chase bananas and eat us instead.
It's not gonna work.
If we get more bananas, apes turn all huggable and not be bitey anymore.
But how? Do I look like a banana magician? Like I do banana magic? Ooh, abracadabra.
Spell no work. You terrible banana magician.
I've got it. We'll use science to save the bananas from extinction and rescue ape in the jungle to the sacred banana mating ground.
And so, George and Magnolia carry the jungle's last chance for survival to the sacred banana mating ground.
George, look! The sacred banana mating ground. It's beautiful.
So beautiful, burn George's eyes.
That's the sun, George.
Okay, bananas, make banana babies. Go!
Try moving them closer. Duh, of course. We can't do it if we watch. Double duh, this'll never work. Unless we set the mood. Much better.
Wait, George, forget something. In case Santa hungry after deliver banana babies.
George, Santa doesn't love anything more than cookies.
Hurry, make more nanas.
You two want to play hardball? We can play hardball. Higher, George! Lightning always makes stuff work!
Roasty bananas. George, hold off ape monsters. Magnolia, save bananas, okay? George need to look good for final sacrifice.
What are you doing?
Oops.
This is all because we wasted precious natural resources!
Me sorry, eat too many bananas!
And now you've learned your lesson. Wait. Hold on, I've got this. Right, lesson learned.
What? Apes not monster?
Get out! You pretended you were killer apes to prove a point?
Did you really think we'd let you eat all our bananas? We saw you were getting greedy. So we held an emergency meeting to figure out what to do. We came up with a few schemes to stop you. Some thought we should cut you off immediately. But then we had a better idea. We implemented Operation Save All the Delicious Yummy Bananas from the bad people so we can eat them ourselves. Apes are terrible with code names.
So you tore up an entire jungle to make a point about preserving part of the jungle?
Sure, it sounds bad when you say it that way, but we had to be convincing. They were eating all our bananas. Come on, our bananas.
Okay, yes, we learned our lesson. But you were the real monsters here. Come on, George, let's go. There's a whole jungle of things still to taste.
George no want taste yucky jungle things. George stay here and...
Lick this slug.
What? It's a good idea.
Nature. It's soothing, beautiful, even smells pretty nice. But beneath all that fancy business, there's power. A thunderous waterfall can wear down solid rock. Powerful winds can bend the mightiest trees. The fury of lava can scorch the landscape. And heat water so ducks can have a nice warm bath. Did I mention the wind? What I'm trying to say is, nothing can stop nature.
Something's stopping nature!
That's overly dramatic, but also correct. Big Little River is down to a trickle. It's an ecological disaster.
George, fix! Clear liquid clog up river!
That's the water, George.
No time for jokes, Ape.
George, let me explain.
River made of water? Same as lakes?
Yes, and rain, and ice, even snow. They're all water.
Stop! Ape make George dizzy.
I think we found the problem.
Those guys make log house! House stop water! Mystery solved! New mystery. Who those guys?
They're beavers. They're an invasive species.
What?
An invasive species is an animal that doesn't belong here. It all starts way up here in Canada, where, otherwise known as Castor canadensis, beavers are not normally found in tropical climates, responsible for the invention of the telephone and the handheld blender. Beavers are nothing if not inventive. And that's where we get artificial strawberry flavor from. So you have to get rid of them before they ruin the jungle forever.
Hey. George Awake, totally listen to science talk. Get rid of beavers right now! Oh! Me, George, king of jungle. You beavers have king, queen, maybe super beaver?
What are you, squirrels? Get back to work! Name's Three Tooth.
Huh?
Beavers got 2 teeth that stick out.
Okay.
I got 3. So that's my name. And why I'm in charge.
Oh.
It's a system. What do you want?
George, welcome you to jungle. Now leave jungle. Log house, stop river. Make big puddle on other side. Flood monkey baseball field. Beavers must go. No belong in jungle. Not natural.
Not natural? Take a look in the mirror, bub. You're human. You don't belong in the jungle neither.
George, human?
Reality can take many forms. A sunbeam, a bolt of lightning, or a giant hammer that clobbers you in the jaw. That's just a metaphor, of course.
What did you think you were?
George think he was... George. Kinda like ape, sloth, lemur, banana thing. And one day, Lady George show up. And George and Lady George make baby George. Then we all return to home planet.
You know, it's funny. Until this very moment, I thought I knew what crazy was.
Ape, no, George, human?
Well, of course I did.
And you kept it a secret?
It wasn't a secret. He has thumbs and everything. After I found you in the orphan storm, we knew right away that you were human. And that your diaper smelled really bad. At first, you tried to be an ape. That didn't work out. Neither did being a bird. But soon you found your own identity and became king of the jungle. And the jungle needs its king to stop those beavers.
But George, human now. If beavers no belong in jungle, neither does human George.
Ha! Are you kidding? We humans go wherever we want, do whatever we want, take whatever we want. We rule the planet! See? What you gonna do, huh? Cry? Cry like a big, sad, crying ape? Huh? Huh?
Stop it!
I'll put you in the circus.
Leave me alone. Magnolia's annoying, but also right. You just need to discover what it means to be human. Then you'll understand why you belong here as king of the jungle.
But how George learned to be human, Ape? How?
If only we knew a human who could teach you.
Forget it! I'm not...
Now, you two, be human.
Okay, first thing you gotta learn, George, is that we humans are crazy smart. We think. Animals just do stuff or whatever. See? I'd never do that, because I use my brain. Ah, here's a perfect example. I'm thinking what that crocodile could want. It probably just wants a kiss or something, so I think it's harmless. Ta-da! And we humans are never wrong. Ah! I'm wrong! I'm so wrong! Help me, George! Ah! Thanks for that. You throw a good crocodile.
The witch doctor is human. At least I think he is. Maybe he can help.
Grass shark!
Ugga-bugga-boo! Ugga-bugga-boo! Be gone, shark that's blue. I have banished the evil shark from your lawn. Ahem. Elephants make the best BLTs in the jungle.
Witch doctor! Look out! Shark monkey fin? What?
Let Abernathy go. Yeah, well, next time, don't miss your cue.
Oh, phew. Hey, elephants! It's okay! No shark! Just weird monkey!
I tricked them.
But why humans trick animals?
Duh, for a bag of sandwiches.
Wait! George not learned enough yet!
You did the right thing, George. Cheer up! Look! I'm the shark monkey! Wait, I'm not. It's a hat! It's just a hat! Ah! There's only one more human who might be able to help.
Hey, George scared.
Desperate times call for desperate... Wait, we need your help.
George not know how to be human. Ursula teach George?
Only one thing you need know.
This was a terrible idea.
Hey?
Being human mean being scary. All animal afraid of Ursula.
Ape! Wake up, Ape! Ape!
Good. Now Ursula can scare him again later.
I saw the other side.
Okay. If George have to be human, then human have George to be.
What?
This is Beaver country now.
Hey, Beaver teeth! George know himself now. Beaver's in big human trouble.
Oh, really? And what are you gonna do, human?
George use human thinky brain.
I ain't got all day, bub. Huh?
Okay. Then George use human tricky trick. Look, big monster behind you.
Nah.
Fine. Then George use human scary face.
Use your what? Like I said before, humans don't belong in the jungle. And you are one terrible human.
Beaver right. George no good at thinking, no good being tricky, no good being scary. George bad human.
You saved Magnolia, stopped the witch doctor from lying, and brought me back from the afterlife. You may be a terrible human, but you're a great George, and this is where you belong.
Don't feel bad you're lost. We chew down trees and build awesome stuff. It's our thing.
Chew trees? No, those logs.
Buddy, logs are trees.
Logs are trees? George bash into trees all the time. Human George can't get rid of beavers, but George can bash down log tree piles.
How? There aren't any trees left to swing from.
There be one. The tallest tree of all, tree known to ages as Tim.
What's he doing?
He's being himself. He's being George.
Which one of you jokers left the tallest tree in the jungle? Huh? Ah, figures.
Oh.
That's why I'm the boss!
And that's why George King and belong in jungle.
And George finally realized that his nature was not a human nature. It was his own.
Talkie Skyboy's right. George lousy human, but George good George.
And all it took was the jungle to be clear-cut and flooded.
Maybe you wrecked a dam, but you made an enemy! An enemy with 3 teeth!
You can be George's enemy. You can be whatever you want.